For new competitive Yu-Gi-Oh players, constructing a deck can be one of the most daunting challenges in playing Yu-Gi-Oh, which is why I'm here to illustrate the different kinds or types of decks in Yu-Gi-Oh, and which ones you should want to go for or want to avoid based on your playstyle. So let's focus on the first type here. So the first type here is generally considered to be the worst, which is why I started off with it. And I know the illustration is a little confusing, so allow me to explain. So for each dot you see, that is one card in your deck. And for each illustration, I've included 40 dots for a 40 minimum card deck. So the first time, and each line connecting those are chains or combos, or how you want to combine your cards together. So this is why it's the worst one. So the reason it's the worst one is because there's no synergy, there's no connection between each chain. Each chain can have pretty good effects if it goes off successfully, but generally it will this type of deck will fall flat on its face because, let's say, worst case scenario, and more times than often, you'll draw your opening hand will be one card from each chain, and you're just kind of left with a bunch of one-off cards that can't really help you a whole lot. And plus, you've got a bunch of dots or cards that don't really help at all. They're just kind of one-offs, or like various continuous spell or trap cards or monsters that don't really add a whole lot to your deck. Then they're just kind of there because they have a semi-decent effect on their own. So generally, you should try and avoid this. You should try and avoid this. So, for example, let's take a look at this combination of cards I have here. So, Scapegoat, Ojama Trio, Dark Room of Nightmare, and the OCG version of Token Thanksgiving, which restores your life points by 800 for every token